Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Let's Go Sportsball podcast. I'm your host, Owen, with Ron, and it's been a pretty eventful week. There's been a lot of stuff going on. NHL preseason's really starting to heat up. We'll get to that. Trust me, folks. Also, the MLB playoffs are underway. A lot of the wild cards are officially over. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Ron.
We'll talk about that.
At least you're not a Padres fan, because they got screwed.
Yeah,
but
that one kind of shocked me.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that too. So, let's start off. Let's get started with some basketball. Honestly, I agree. So let's get started with a bit of basketball, because there's been some stuff going on. Not as much as per usual, because
Still the off season.
Yeah.
But preseason does start up soon. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
But out of college basketball realm, I've got a couple of stories out of there. Taj Ariza, the number 24 ranked player in the SC Next Top 100 for the class of 2026, and the son of former NBA player Trevor Ariza, is committing to Oregon.
Hey,
There you go. A little bit better.
Like that. There you go.
Close enough.
I tried.
But I think that's going to help out Oregon quite a bit. And the jersey that he's wearing.
Yeah, it looks like the Mighty Ducks from the movie. It's still crazy to me that they named an entire hockey team after a after a movie.
The Mighty Ducks
of Anaheim. That movie is so funny because I remember it has the guy who was like the jock from The Breakfast Club in it, and the only reason he does it is because he was drinking. And then he goes in and she's like, let's get two things straight. I hate hockey and I don't like kids. All because he screwed up a friggin' shootout.
So
it's a great movie.
It is. Staying with college basketball, executives, excuse me, are quote unquote inching closer to an agreement to expand the NCAA tournament to 76 teams with with a 12-game quote opening round end quote played at 2 sites starting in the 2026-2027 season.
That's insane, dude. Oh wow.
Could you imagine like if some of those teams that don't get in? I mean,
you have to be
they're
really bad to not make it in.
That's a lot of teams, and you're going to have to kind of shorten the season a little bit more, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't mind doing that, but
yeah,
keep it within what you had, 64. Don't add another 12.
Yeah, because there's already so many teams, and imagine trying to do like sports betting on that. You're basically having to spend like an entire damn day, like that meme in TV shows where people are like making giant whiteboards and predicting March Madness. Now they're gonna need like 15 whiteboards.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm probably over exaggerating, but
I was gonna say this is gonna be fun trying to pick out a lot of different stuff.
This is why I don't get in. This is why I don't get into that because
Yep. But one thing I have starting off with the NBA, Kevin Durant is entering his 19th year 19th season with the
in the NBA.
In 2007-2008, he played for the Supersonics.
Who
have moved
forever in our hearts.
Now who have moved to Oklahoma City.
Current NBA champions.
Yes. From 2008 up through 2016. He was with the Oklahoma City Thunder from 2016 to 2018. Not very many years. But from 2016 to 2019, he was with the Warriors where he won. That was
such a big deal. I remember hearing that, and everybody lost their minds. Yeah. It was like, what? No!
Yep. Where he won 2 championships back-to-back. Actually, 3, I think. In that year.
They were all against Cleveland, right? Because that was in like the period where it was just the Cavs and just the Warriors.
It was three years in a row, 2016, Cleveland won. let them know.
Let them know what up.
2016, 2017, the Warriors won. In 2018, they won. So back-to-back wins, and then I think they won a third one later on. I can't remember when.
Yeah, they won it in like 2022, I want to say.
Well, I was saying with Durant, but that might have been two. That's what I was saying too with Durant.
Yeah, okay,
Maybe
I don't remember.
But in from 2019 to 2022 or 23, he was with the Brooklyn Nets, that's where his career kind of went down.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you're playing for the Brooklyn Nets. That's like, I mean, are you expecting to be good with them? I don't understand.
You never know. From 2023 through this year, 2025, he was with the Phoenix Suns, where they almost won a championship.
Yeah. That was a great series against the Bucks. That was an awesome series.
And now, 2025, 2026, he is with the Rockets. So this is his 19th year, if not 19th season as well, I guess, that he is on another team. He has spent majority of his time with OKC, which was a great move, I think. And then they got rid of him, and now he's just being tossed around.
Yeah.
Who knows? Where do you think he's going to stay this year? Do you think he's going to stay another couple of years or so, or do you think he'll retire if the season doesn't go well?
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because I mean, Houston has an interesting trajectory ahead of them because I mean they did well throughout the season and unfortunately ran into their kryptonite, which was of course Golden State in the playoffs. But I mean, with how good of a year they had, bringing in KD could definitely help them maintain that kind of position. But I want to see more.
Yep.
I want to see a little more before I can really be like, all right, he's staying, or is he going somewhere else? Because I mean, I don't think we would need him on the Cavs. He's good, but it would feel, but
you realize
it would either
who we
feel
would
like
have to give
excess
up?
goods, and we'd have to give up a lot of players, including Mobley, right?
I was going to say we would have to give up Mobley and possibly Jared Allen.
Yeah, no, because I mean those two are some of the best players on the Cavs right now. So I
If
mean
not,
that's it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea.
You have anything in basketball?
Yeah, I have a couple. So, starting off, one thing is that I saw the NCAA men's basketball schedule, or at least part of it, and the first game starts on November 3rd between Old Dominion and Miami of Ohio.
We have to say that because you got Miami U and you got Miami of Ohio.
That's a headache, my friend. That is such a headache.
I know.
So my response to that is go Sportsball. So continuing on, where that I don't know why I say I unironically say that now. I have a problem.
Moving on.
So Anthony Davis, the great unibrow king. The great unibrow king who was being told, hey, you should go to Dallas so we can get a guy that doesn't really feel a need for us.
Yeah.
Nico, you clown. So, due to injuries, he is now forced to wear protective eyewear for the rest of his career. Ooh. So, he's going to have to wear glasses like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Either that or
you know, everybody, that movie star that was in the hit film Airplane. If you've never seen Airplane, watch it. It is peak.
It is
peak. Also, Jonathan Kuminga has agreed to a 2-year, $48.5 million contract to return to the Golden State Warriors. The deal has a team option designated for the contract to be renegotiated next summer. And now both sides understand the likelihood of exploring trades when Kuminga is eligible in January. So there was a lot of talk about Jonathan Kuminga and where he would end up going.
Yes. And I have a few more signings that happened with the Golden State Warriors, so I'll bounce off of you.
So help me God, if you bring up Jimmy Butler, I'm going to punch you in the face.
No, I promise not.
Okay.
Free agents Gary Payton II and DeAnthony Melton have committed to signing deals to return to Golden State. So now you've got Gary Payton II, DeAnthony Melton, and Al Horford.
Oh, did they not get Gary Payton III?
Okay.
Was he not available?
Golly,
He was playing for the New York Jets, and he was winning Stanley Cups with them as the best member of their bullpen. with Tiger Woods. Go Sportsball.
But all three of them are now locked in for the 2025 season.
Golden State's gonna. I'm gonna be honest. Golden State, they're loading back up. I'm interested to see what they're doing because guys like Steph's aging. All right, he's not gonna be in the league for that much longer. So they're gonna have to. They're trying to see if they can get him another ring, and I'm not necessarily. And I'm gonna be honest. I do not dislike what they're doing. They're bringing in some damn good pieces.
Just wait. And
they still have they still have Steph. They also have Jimmy Buckets with him, who's been okay.
He's decent. He's not the best.
He's been decent.
But they have also hold on a minute. They have also signed Golden State's number 56 pick Will Richard is signing a 4-year contract with 2 years fully guaranteed as the Warriors invest long term in the rookie. And here's one that I think kind of shocks me. The Splash Bros the brothers are getting back together. Not the Splash Bros. The Curry brothers.
Oh, I've seen this.
Are getting back together.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say getting back together, but they're going to be on the same team for once.
They're getting together.
Yes. Free agent guard Seth Curry has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Golden State Warriors.
I've been seeing so many memes.
It's going to be dangerous. I think it's going to be dangerous. You've got Gary Payton, you've got Al Horford, you've got Melton, you've got Will Richards. You've got 4 guys that are going to be deadly this year.
And you still have that core of guys like Jimmy and all of them, and of course the 3-point king himself. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Also Seth Curry, I gotta say, it's crazy. It's like I actually saw this meme where somebody was like, imagine being a little kid and wanting a Curry jersey, and then you get the wrong one. But hey, you know what? Like I'm interested to see what Golden State does here. I am deep down in my heart, I am hoping that it is going to be a Nashville Predators situation where all the talent just kind of makes them suck. Yeah, because I do not want them to be good, but I'm gonna say, man, I don't think that they're contenders yet. Because again, I want to see more, but I think they could. I think they could be good.
Yes, I got a couple of more here. Spurs head coach Mitch Johnson says Victor Wembanyama has been fully cleared by the Spurs to participate in training camp. Wembanyama's 2024-25 season was cut short due to a deep vein thrombosis in his right shoulder. He only played 46 games last season. I think he's definitely coming back for revenge, and we'll see how it goes. Another signing that we have, restricted free agent Quentin Grimes is signing a 1-year, $8.7 million qualifying offer to return to the Philadelphia 76ers. Have you seen that they're coming? What their new jerseys they're coming out with this year that they're doing? Their throwback.
For which team again?
76ers.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. They're pretty good. They give off like a nice retro vibe.
Oh yeah, and Miami Heat forward Nikola Jovic has agreed to a 4-year, $62.4 million rookie contract extension with the franchise.
It's not Jokic, but we got Jovic, so close enough.
Jovic. There's so many different names that I don't even know how
Jumbo
to say.
Joe. No,
I guess you could say
that's
that.
reserved. That's reserved for someone else. So speaking of Jumbo Joe, let's get into some ice hockey, folks.
That was a good
Best
one.
sport.
That was a nice one. I'll give you that.
Thank you very much. So getting started here. There's actually a lot. There was a lot going on. There's a fly in here. Yeah. So starting off, Max Pacioretty, Patches, a very, very, very solid player in his heyday. Has officially retired from the National Hockey League.
Yes.
He played for a number of teams. He played for the Montreal Canadiens, which is where he spent most of his time. As a player, he was very good. He played for the Vegas Golden Knights. He was there for a couple years. The Carolina Hurricanes, the Washington Capitals, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. He was drafted 22nd overall in the 2007 NHL entry draft, and in his career he scored 335 goals, 346 assists, and 681 points while racking up 509 penalty minutes in 939 career NHL games. So great. So it was a good career. It does suck that he wasn't able to get himself a cup, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. I mean, it sucks, but what can you do?
I do have one that is a Stanley Cup champion that is also retiring. And
it wasn't with a good team.
And he's also a former first overall pick.
Yep.
Eric Johnson, he has announced his retirement after playing 1,023 games in the NHL. He did win back in 24?
Nope.
No, 23.
No, he won in 2022 with
22.
the Colorado Avalanche.
With the Colorado Avalanche. You better be happy Stephanie isn't here so that you don't get yanked off again.
So
you better be happy she's not here that you don't get yanked off again.
Yeah,
because I need you. I don't need you waterboarded again.
The electric chair. So, let's stop making jokes about that.
But
Eric Johnson was drafted first overall in the 2006 entry draft. Hey, the year I was born. And he was drafted by the St. Louis Blues. In 1,023 games, he scored 95 goals. Wow, okay. 253 assists with 348 points with 555 penalty minutes.
What?
And
he was a fighter.
Yeah, he was. Strong player. He played for the Blues, the Avalanche, of course, where he spent most of his career with the Avalanche. The Buffalo Sabres for 1 year, the Flyers for 2 years, and then he went back to the Avalanche. He was
officially
where he retired. Yeah. So great career for him. Still hate his team. I still don't like the fact that they beat my Lightning. It was hooking, dude. Come on, he was hooking. That guy was hooking Belmar. Shut up.
Alrighty.
Hey.
You're wearing a Blue Jackets sweater right now. Watching.
I'm Hey, I could very easily get into your team, but I won't. So yeah, best of luck to both of those men in retirement. Oh, and speaking of Max Pacioretty, something's gonna piss this guy off. Is that Max Pacioretty has joined Michigan.
Team
Say
up
it.
north.
Say it.
Team up north.
Say
Team
it.
up north.
Say it. Say it. He had.
Get it fixed.
Max Pacioretty has joined Michigan as an assistant to the head coach. So he's okay.
Assistant head coach.
No. It says
just assistant to the
special assistant to the head coach. So he's getting the Dwight Schrute treatment, whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. And I mean, Michigan does, like, you hate Michigan.
I can't argue with them.
Yeah, but Michigan produces a lot of fantastic NHL players.
Yeah.
So there is that. Ohio State needs to catch up. Although
you like their women's team.
do. Well, yeah, because we walked by it and I was like, oh, cool. Women's hockey, because they just had the facility there.
And yeah, but
careful with your next words, Ronald.
Yeah. Well, you said ow.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to knock it off. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You okay?
But
here, you need to drink your beer.
No. But moving over to a little bit of Olympic / I guess you could say country hockey.
The international stuff.
International hockey, yes. Finland will not name Barkov replacement until full Olympic team is announced.
Yeah.
In December. Now, if you don't know what happened, and I think
Barkov got a pretty nasty leg injury.
Yeah, that kind of
it was bad. It was a knee injury, I believe. I don't remember the exact details.
I think it was ACL, and I think he has to get it. I think he had to get surgery. A leg is not supposed to bend that way.
Yeah, but we'll get into more leg injuries later. So and I mean that sucks because he is because I think he's the best Finnish player in the NHL right now. Not of all time.
Yeah,
That goes to Teemu Selanne, the Finnish Flash himself. I got it. Hey, what are you getting
mad? I knew you were
mad?
gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Well, yeah, because you're educated. I mean, I still
You've helped
can't
me a
believe,
little bit.
Yeah, a little. Okay, I still can't believe I got his signed hockey puck from Teemu. That had me like feel over. And anyway, continuing onwards, the Kirill Kaprizov question has officially been answered as he has gotten signed to an 8-year extension worth an NHL record $17 million AAV.
Huh?
With that is it's also with a new no movement clause. So holy smokes, Batman, that is crazy.
So you're telling me he cannot leave the Wild for 8 years? What happens if he gets tired of them? What is he gonna do? I guess just play bad?
I mean, probably.
That's what.
Who knows?
I would love.
We will get the Jimmy Butler 2.0.
Oh Lord, please no.
But yeah, I mean,
we already had that, didn't we?
I mean, yeah, we had Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Minnesota didn't have a choice. Minnesota did not have a choice here. It's either let go of their star player, who's one of the best wingers in the NHL, not better than Kuch, but Kucherov.
Yeah.
Not better than him, but like, you know what I mean. But I mean, if they lost him, they were cooked. I mean, they have good players like Boldy and Broden and stuff like that, but you know, you need to keep him. In other news, another player that got re-signed is Luke Hughes, brother to Jack Hughes and Quinn Hughes. He has been re-signed to the New Jersey Devils to a 7-year, $9 million contract extension. So, honestly, I think this is a decent move. I mean, he's a very young player. He's a good defenseman, and you know you want to keep that connection with him. Hold on. You want to keep that connection with him and Jack. So all that's left, bring Quinn over.
Yep.
Because I mean, I know that Vancouver is an absolute mess. They have absolutely no center depth, and they kind of look like they're gonna suck. So all that's left is to bring Quinn over, get the brothers together.
Ooh, that would be dangerous.
That would be dangerous. I mean, you're getting you're getting a Norris Trophy winner, a damn solid defenseman who's young, and a former first overall pick in Jack Hughes, who's in my opinion, one of the more underrated players in the NHL. Actually, no, I think he's fairly rated. But a fantastic player. So,
but
that would probably propel New Jersey pretty far.
Matthew and
Brady Tkachuk.
Oh my.
In Team USA, that was so fun.
Dangerous.
That was so fun. I still love that. I still love how during that one game they dapped each other up on the way into the penalty box. Like,
yeah, you knew that was going to happen.
Totally.
Who was it? Matthew fought first, or was it Brady? I think it was
I
Matthew.
don't know. Han shot first.
But the other brother was standing outside cheering the other one on.
He's like, yeah, hey, that's my brother!
I wouldn't say cheering him on. I think he was still talking crap, trying to get in on the fight.
Probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was in the penalty box, but what do I know? I just work here.
This was when the first fight happened between the Tkachuk.
Let's get back to it.
The Oilers, this one is kind of shocking to me.
Oh, yeah.
The Oilers have acquired Connor Ingram from the Utah Mammoth for future considerations.
Love that name.
The Mammoth will retain $800,000 of Ingram's $1.95 million salary, allowing him to be sent straight to the AHL, American Hockey League.
They're sending him right. Yeah. They're sending him right down to the minors.
I guess
so.
Bet.
That kind of surprises me because Ingram's a pretty solid goalie. And I mean, yeah, he wasn't able to play a lot last year, but that's because he had to leave because of personal issues. But I mean, he is going to an interesting situation in Edmonton because I mean their goaltending situation kind of sucks because Pickard is great, Skinner sucks, and that's it. I mean they need it. I'm sorry, like I like Stuart Skinner as a guy, but I just don't think he's a good long-term option. They're better off with Pickard. But yeah, so and I mean for future considerations, I guess it could have been
it could have been better.
Worse.
Yeah.
Either way.
Could have been better, could have been worse.
So another re-signing that happened was Jackson Lacombe getting re-signed by the Anaheim Ducks of Anaheim.
that didn't work.
It doesn't work. I know. I felt it as I was saying it. So, Lacombe got re-signed to an 8-year, $9 million contract extension beginning in the 2026-2027 season. This is worth every penny.
Yep.
This is worth every little penny. He looks great on the back end. Like, the Ducks sucked last year, all things considered. But there were a lot of bright spots, right? They have good young players, and Lacombe is a fantastic defenseman so far. So I'm liking what Anaheim is doing personally, and Joel Quenneville did well with some of the younger guys on his team back when he was coaching with the Blackhawks. That's because he helped with that, and so with these younger players, he could very well take this team to the upper echelon. I know I was pissed off about him getting signed because of what happened, but I'm willing to give him a shot. They did their due diligence.
There you go.
I trust their judgment. If he messes up again, get rid of him. But so I'm willing to give him a shot. But Lacombe getting signed, great deal. Great deal.
Here's one I don't know how you would feel about it, considering you don't like this team. Nico Mikkola.
I've been correcting him for the past hour because we've been talking about NHL and he keeps trying to pronounce it. I'm like, no, that's not how it is.
But
I feel like actually it's pronounced Mikkola. It's pronounced Mikkola.
Nico Mikkola has, and the Florida Panthers have extended his contract, or extended his stay, I guess. He now has signed an extension for 8 years and $5 million AAV.
I hate the team, but I can't say that's a bad move. I mean, he brings a lot.
In my opinion, that's a really good move.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
he brings a lot.
but it's a really good move.
He brings a lot to the team, and I mean, signing him for a contract that long for only $5 million, that's pretty damn good business.
Oh, yeah.
So, continuing onward. So earlier we talked about Evgeny Kuznetsov, one of the better players in the NHL back in his heyday.
Yeah.
He was apparently rumored to to come back to the NHL, but but as it turns out, he's going to stay in Russia with the KHL. He was signed to the Metallurg Magnitogorsk.
What the?
Hey, I mean, the KHL is nothing to scoff at. They have a fantastic hockey league there.
No, but it's the names.
Well, yeah, but it's Russian. Like back in 2013 when there was a lockout, a lot of players actually went to play in the KHL. So it's a very popular destination. I mean, even Mike Keenan, former NHL coach who won a cup with the Rangers and was known for being John Tortorella, but he was John Tortorella before John Tortorella was John Tortorella.
Yes.
Hey, former coach for these dudes. But
I'm glad they got rid of him.
Yeah.
I won't talk about
They should have. I swear, he should have gone back to New York. The memes would have been great.
Perfect. Yes. Now.
But yeah, so him going to Magnitogorsk, that's pretty cool. And actually, ironically, I'm pretty sure Mike Keenan coached for them for a little while, but I don't know what he's doing now. But yeah, so best of luck to him playing in the KHL.
Hopefully, you come back to the NHL at some point.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's why I said.
Yeah.
Hopefully. You come back at some point. I forgot to mention
this. So I saw this thing recently where it was talking about Eric Johnson. So he is among NHL players who were drafted first overall in NHL history with over 1,000 games and a Stanley Cup to their name. With those players including Mike Modano, Alexander Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, Patrick Kane, Vincent LeCavalier, former superstar for your Tampa Bay Lightning.
I remember LeCavalier.
Really?
LeCavalier. I'll get it at some point.
I'm still so mad. When I was in elementary school, I won a poster of him, and I still can't find it.
Oh my gosh.
Sportsball.
I remember that.
I don't know. I think
Sports Puck.
I think my sister stole it. Then Guy Lafleur, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Steven Stamkos for your Tampa Bay Lightning.
Stamkos was good.
Stamkos is good. Put respect on his... Yeah,
I forgot he's still playing.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. Put respect on my King's name. He plays for Nashville, though. Bobby Smith, Dennis Potvin, Rob Ramage for your Tampa Bay Lightning.
Here it is.
He was there for like a couple.
He was
there for like 2 years.
Yeah,
Marc-Andre Fleury.
There was no doubt. There was no doubt that was gonna happen.
Yeah, and of course Eric Johnson.
Yes.
So yeah, so what a career for all of them, including. I'll stop.
Thank you.
That actually kind of hurt.
Yeah, I bet that did.
So speaking of your Tampa Bay Lightning, we did something that actually does not. I don't think it's that bad of a move. The Lightning have claimed goaltender Phoenix Copley off of waivers from Los Angeles. So Phoenix Copley is an NHL journeyman, and he became pretty well known for his 2022-2023 season with Los Angeles. Whew. Oh my God, I need to breathe. Where he was actually a really solid netminder for the Kings. He did pretty well. He's all right now, but I think this is a solid move because Jonas Johansson. I'm sorry, I love you, but you're not it. And honestly, I think Copley could do pretty well in Tampa if he's played correctly. So I'm willing to give this a good shot. If he sucks, then get out. But if he's good, then yippee. Because Vasilevsky is him, but he can't do it all. Speaking of the Lightning, John Cooper secretly signed an extension in Tampa. So
it's no longer a secret.
No.
Shush.
Really? Oh, forehead.
Five-head.
Forehead reveal. Yeah.
Five-head.
I gotta put this back on because I forgot to brush my hair this morning.
Okay.
I'll be fine. So, John Cooper signed an extension. Thank God, because if he left the Lightning, I probably would not. I would be crying and probably raiding my parents' liquor cabinet.
Oh God.
But I mean,
no.
Good solid move. I mean,
no.
He is the best. I don't care what anybody says. He is the coach. He is one of the best coaches in the NHL. What a stud. Shut up. You have no talk.
No. All I was going to say is there can be arguments out there.
Oh, yeah,
but
totally.
I don't know who would be up there with
Paul Maurice. Paul Maurice would be up there.
Touche.
Or Jared Bednar. I've heard a lot of him, but I don't know. But John Cooper, I mean, nobody does. I mean, he's such an awesome coach. Nobody does it with more class. And if you're a Lightning fan and you wanted him gone after this past season, your face is stupid. Yep. And you're not a real Lightning fan. So.
I've got a couple more signings, a couple injuries that were also announced, and then I've got a huge trade that we saw right before we started recording.
I mean, it's not that huge, but it's still pretty cool.
It's a big trade in my opinion. I think it is, at least. I know you're the hockey nerd.
Hit me with the re-signings.
But the first re-sign, or one of the re-signings, Luke Evangelistas.
Yeah, that was actually good.
I was going to say, I was close enough.
Close enough. I will give it to you. Well done, Ron.
And the Nashville Predators have come to an agreement on a 2-year contract extension worth $3 million AAV, so basically making $6 or $6 million.
He's making $6? Damn, how bankrupt is the NHL?
$6 million in the next 2 years.
Thank Bettman, you bum. So I'm honestly not surprised. I mean, Nashville needed to keep him around. He's like one of the only young players that they have on the damn squad because everybody else is basically a fossil. So they definitely needed to keep him around because he's a solid player. He's young. Looking at his career, he hold on, where is it? There it is.
There you go.
So he is currently at the age of 23, and
he's younger than me, older than you. What the heck?
Last year, in 68 games, he scored 10 goals. Okay, not as solid as I remember. With 22 assists and 32 points. Okay, never mind.
He helped out quite a bit.
Yeah. And I mean, it's hard to help out when you're basically passing to Grandpa in the nursing home, and he's like, hey, take the shot. You darn kid, back in the day, we didn't have curved sticks. We stuck them in door jams and then set them on fire. No joke, that's actually how they did it. Like, I remember seeing this thing where Stan Mikita and Bobby Hull would, like, put their sticks in door jams so that they could bend it. And I'm just imagining the coaches walking by like, hey, Stan, Bobby, I'm going to run to Taco Bell. You want, what the hell are you guys doing? We're making our sticks bendy.
Back on track. Before we lose it.
Bendy sticks.
Another signing
This is a weird joke without context.
Yes. Another signing is Matt
Grzelcyk. My boy.
I don't know how to...
Legend on one of my franchise mode teams in Shell.
That is hard to say, but
yeah,
he has signed a 1-year contract worth $1 million. With the Chicago Blackhawks.
I mean, they're already cooked, so whatever.
Yeah.
Another coaching extension that happened recently. Chris Knoblauch has agreed to an extension with the Edmonton Oilers. Honestly, this is worth, I think this is also worth every penny. I mean,
They need him.
The best thing to point out, look at their 2023-2024 season.
There you go.
They started off being horrible. They were god-awful. And then, when they got Chris Knoblauch in there, they were really, really good. They went all the way to the finals thanks to his leadership. So I think it's a very solid move to keep him around. Yes, they lost in both finals, but frankly, my dear, I don't give a crap. So, solid move. Another solid move is Philip Gustafson getting re-signed by the Minnesota Wild.
I think they needed him.
Yeah, they signed into a 5-year, $6.8 million deal, and they had no choice. With Marc-Andre Fleury retiring, they definitely want a good, solid goalie, and Gustafson is a great goaltender.
Speaking of Marc-Andre Fleury.
He also scored a goal one time.
Speaking of Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yeah.
He played his final game in a preseason game. Pittsburgh versus Columbus Blue Jackets. Your Columbus Blue Jackets.
It's not theirs, it's yours, not theirs. I'm kidding. Go on.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It's everybody.
Still, I think that is a great move that they needed.
Yeah.
He is a great... I wouldn't say he's a great goalie. He's a really good goalie. He's not quite to that great aspect. Oh, yeah. After this season, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
He's either going to stay at really good or he's going to get up to the great.
Hey, I'm a certified fan of Philip Gustafson, all right? He's a great goalie. He scored a goal one time. He scored a goalie goal. But same brain cell.
I think we always share one. What other signings do you
have
have before I get to
injuries? Can I have the brain cell tomorrow? No. Okay. So Julius Miettinen.
He finally struggled on one.
Was signed to a 3-year entry-level contract. He was a 2024 second-round pick, number 40 overall, and has 4 points in 2 games already this season with the Everett Silvertips in the WHL after 39 points in 36 games played last season.
So explain to them what an entry-level contract basically is.
Honestly, I completely forgot because I did
Son of a gun.
I got almost no sleep, all right? Leave me alone. I worked really late. I always work really late. I need a new job. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what he does. The Kraken are still trying to get back into the playoffs because they haven't really done well since the 2022-2023 postseason, where they made it all the way to the second round after upsetting the Colorado Avalanche, the defending Cup champions in the Avalanche at that. So
speaking of, I should say, speaking of preseason, the Battle of Florida is real no matter what time of the year it is. I'll let this man. I'll step away for a little bit.
No, you don't have to. Wait, are you getting something, or are you just?
No, I was just gonna step away and let you explain the whole situation. Hopefully, unbiasedly. But
oh no, it's gonna be more biased than like a CNN interview. So,
but I'll let you.
Sportsball.
Let me move out of the way.
You don't. You can sit. I'm not gonna wave my arms everywhere.
I hope not.
So,
ow!
So,
son of a payback.
Now, if you hit me and I find out about it, there will be a reckoning.
Boy.
So basically, the Panthers and Lightning played two back-to-back preseason games, and
let's just say
cinema, absolute cinema. So, so I'll be honest, over like the past couple years, the Battle of Florida has instantly become like insane because like if like back in like the 2010s, for example, it was like, I don't like you. Okay. Bye. And nowadays it's like, you play for the Panthers? Yeah. You play for the Lightning? Yeah. It's amazing. I love it. And in the past 2 preseason games, 2, not 1, not 3, 2, there were 21 game misconducts, 450 total penalty minutes, 38 total power plays, 5 players left injured, 1 goal scored by a player who was supposed to be kicked out, and so they nixed the goal. I don't think that's ever happened before.
5 minutes later.
Literally 5 minutes later. It was, oh my god, it was unbelievable.
I don't know what to say. I thought Ohio State Team Up North rivalry was bad. This is even worse.
Yeah, and a lot of players were going after Aaron Ekblad because of the hit that he put on Brandon Hagel last season.
And he got fined too.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of Panthers fans whining about it, being like, the Tampa is so dirty. I'm sorry, pot meat kettle. The Panthers have like literally AJ Greer started beating the crap out of Hagel for no reason, and Panthers fans were like, oh, that's for putting a hit on Barkov. I'm sorry. If y'all are getting mad at something that happened last postseason, it's okay.
Calm down.
If they're getting mad at something that happened past postseason, but they're clutching their pearls at the fact that people want to hit Ekblad for what he did, I'm sorry. Pot meets kettle. Shut up. But yeah, so it was insane. I've seen so many Panthers fans getting mad that, oh, well, they're just mad. It's like, no, dude, y'all have been playing dirty for the past year. Why are you suddenly upset when it's against you? Like, you made the chair, now sit in it.
Yep.
Now sit in it.
Yep.
You can't get mad. Okay, you made the steak. You gotta eat the damn thing.
All right.
But that is Sportsball, folks. Anyway, Gavin McKenna, how about that guy? Projected to be a top draft pick in the upcoming draft. Finally scored his first goal with Penn State. Who would have thunk Penn State was actually good? But we'll get to those fellas later.
Yeah. There's also, I've got a couple of injuries that, like you said, we would talk about a little bit later on after we got done with the signings and extensions. First one I have is Scott Lofton.
Lawton. Hey, it's close.
I got it close. Will be out week to week with a lower body injury, according to the Maple Leafs. And then
I don't think they're gonna be too hurt because Lawton didn't really do much when he was in Toronto in the past season. He was kind of not great.
Yeah.
And then Niels Hoglander's been injured too.
I almost thought it was Hooglander. Because
Sportsball.
I don't know what the two... Okay. But the Canucks have announced that forward Niels Hoglander, I don't know.
Some guy named Niels.
Will miss 8 to 10 weeks following a successful lower body... What's with all these players getting lower body injuries?
Yeah, it's weird. The NHL doesn't really classify it as well. They always classify it as an upper body injury or a lower body injury. They don't really like classify it that well, which is kind of a problem considering the fact that a lot of players get hurt badly and nobody knows what the hell the injury is. So the last thing we got for hockey, because God knows we've been stuck on it for a while.
This is a big one here, in my opinion.
Not really.
For you, yes. For you, no. Excuse me. But the San Jose Sharks and the Flyers have made a trade. This was as of an hour ago of this recording. The San Jose Sharks get Ryan Ellis and a 2026 sixth-round conditional pick. And then the Philadelphia Flyers get Carl Grundstrom. Yes, I was right. And Artem Guriev?
Guriev.
That was close. Again, but... Who do you think came out more on top in this trade?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because, I mean, Ryan Ellis, he's an okay defenseman, but his contract is god-awful.
Yeah.
And I mean, San Jose is kind of known for eating up those bad contracts and bad players. I mean, look what they did last year. They got players like, they brought in a lot of players like Forgiev. They brought back They made Blackwood good again. They had Vitek Vanacek, and he sucked. They made Jake Wallman good again. I mean, dang. So there's that. And Ryan Ellis, I mean, it's possible he could do all right. I'm not too sure. And, getting a draft pick is always nice. And the draft pick is earlier of the Blue Jackets or Flyers. I don't know what that means. And as for the Flyers side of it, Grunstrom, I don't know much about Artem or Karls, so we're gonna have to see.
If I know correctly, when it says, what did it say it was?
It said earlier of CBJ or Philly.
So that means that they get the pick in the 2026 6th round pick that Columbus Blue Jackets had. They traded that with one of the players to get from Philadelphia, which they had it.
Oh.
And now San Jose has that 6th. Golly.
Look, man, all I can say is Sportsball.
Yes, and before we move on to our last two categories, I'll let you cover one that has never happened, or something that hasn't happened in professional sports in Tennessee.
So, we both live in Tennessee. We're both a couple of Tennessee. Well, I was born in Florida, but I've lived in Tennessee most of my life.
Yes, same here.
Spiritually, he was born in Ohio.
No, I was born in a different state. I was born in the South. My parents were born in Ohio.
Where were you born?
South Carolina.
Oh. Well, spiritually, he was born in Ohio.
Yes.
So, but the sad thing about Tennessee is that our sports kind of suck. The Titans really suck. The Grizzlies suck, and the Preds suck. But Nashville SC of Nashville SC of the MLS, Major League Soccer, has become the first Tennessee pro sports team to win a championship.
Yes. So there is a like mid-season kind of tournament where I think it's called the U.S. Cup. It's not U.S. Open. They can't really do much about that. But where they face off against other clubs. Some of them a lot of them are in the United States. Some of them are from the MLS. Some of them are from the USFL, I think it is. Or
USFL, I thought that was
I can't
football.
remember. It's United Soccer League or something like that. There's a lot of them that come from.
Because I know there's a soccer team in Tampa Bay called the Tampa Bay Rowdies.
I think that's with the kind of lower division.
Probably.
So like Major League Soccer is like the highest division in.
So it's probably like the ECHL.
Yes. But
probably, I don't know.
You have different clubs coming in to play, and Nashville, surprisingly, in my opinion, came out on top.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. I mean, for once, a professional team in Tennessee actually wins something.
Yeah, this is the first time because, I mean, the Grizzlies have never made the championship. But they're a dynasty, right? They're a dynasty.
Good luck.
That 2023 team will never not make me giggle at how bad they were when it came to talking trash. The Preds have not won the Cup. The closest that they came to winning the Stanley Cup was in 2017, where they choked against the Penguins.
Titans came
because that should have been a goal, but whatever. Ref.
Titans came close in the 90s, I believe it
1999, I think, against the Rams after the Music City Miracle, and
who knows? Debatable on the Music City Miracle whether.
Hold on. I gotta make sure. Okay, yeah. Mike is not here to murder me.
Yes, but came close on that one, and then of course Memphis has never. I don't think has ever seen a championship.
Nope, they've never been to the final before.
Never been to the finals.
But they're of dynasty. So
good luck with that.
So let's get into some baseball, baby. Our national pastime. So the postseason's really starting to get big. Unfortunately, the Cleveland Guardians did not become the Windians. They became the.
That was ridiculous.
6
pitchers. For what reason? 6 pitchers in a playoff game. That's ridiculous. Bo, get your head out of your backside and actually focus up on the game. You had 2 or 3 different pitchers that you could have kept in there for a longer time, and you decide to put 6 different pitchers in. Get the heck out. He's a great manager. He just needs to get better. He needs to learn a little bit more. Anyways, before I start losing my mind again.
I just gave like a blank stare.
I know.
So looking at the current MLB bracket, I should note that there are probably games going on while we're recording this. So
This is as of
you know.
we're recording.
So the Dodgers swept the Reds. I mean, let's be honest, nobody is shocked by that because they barely made it in on the skin of their teeth. They only made it in because the Mets choked. And then the Cubs beat the Padres 2-1.
We'll talk about that here shortly.
Yeah. Then the Detroit won. And then the New York Yankees beat the Boston Red Sox 2-1.
Rivalry game at its most. And
Yeah.
I saw a statistic about this. In the wild card games, the team to win the first game in the series, 15-1. Boston is the first team to win game 1 and still lose the series.
Yeah.
So that is it shocks me. But
It's rough.
Boston was really good, but I think when they lost Devers, I think
Oh,
it kinda
yeah,
helped.
losing him was big.
But they did bounce back a little bit more, considering that San Francisco didn't make the playoffs, but Boston did.
Yeah.
So was it a helpful move?
Yeah.
So-
So the rest of the bracket looks as such. The Detroit Tigers currently lead the Mariners 1-0 in the series. Toronto leads the Yankees 1-0 after a dominant win, 10-1. I mean, good gosh, gee golly willikers.
Yep.
Then the Dodgers currently lead the Phillies 1-0. And the Brewers lead the Cubs 1-0. I'm sure at least he'll get some kind of solace in watching
Yes,
the Cubs lose.
I'm hoping. Come on, Mariners, and absolutely sweep Detroit, and hopefully Brewers sweep.
I think
Cubs.
I think Brewers Mariners would be an awesome World Series.
I would love to see that.
That would
Both-
be such an
both-
awesome World
both
Series.
Both teams have never seen a World Series, or have never won a World Series, I think.
Yeah, no, neither of them won.
So neither have won a World
Series. The Brewers? I thought the Brewers won a while ago, like
don't
a
think so.
long while ago.
I don't think so.
Screw it, I'm checking.
We're double checking our facts before I say something incorrect.
The Brewers have never won a World Series. They appeared in 1982 but lost.
So they've never won a World Series. I think the same thing with Seattle. Never won a World
yeah,
Series.
I don't know if they've even made it.
I don't think so. So if you were to see both teams, it would just be like,
It would be like 2023 Stanley Cup Finals where it's a first timer for either team. So,
Yes. There's a lot of stuff that happened.
especially the Mets, how they choked everything.
I have a Mets player that might hurt quite a bit on their team. Mets All-Star first baseman Pete Alonso
Oh.
is opting out of his contract and will enter free agency. He said that after New York's
Wow.
final game where they were eliminated from the playoffs. This is going to hurt the New York Mets a lot. I mean, yes, I think they still had Francisco Lindor.
I think.
Either that or he's moved to a different team. But this is going to hurt them a lot. Pete Alonso is a great hitter on the team. So, that's going to hurt the Mets even more next season. They better start looking for options now. Or trying to talk to him about staying with him. I doubt that's going to happen. But
Yeah.
speaking of the Mets as well.
So the Mets are also firing several members of their coaching staff, including pitching coach Jeremy Hefner, hitting coaches Eric Chavez and Jeremy Barnes, and bench coach John Gibbons. Wow.
Y'all are screwed.
Yeah, they are
Even
absolutely
more.
cooked. I mean, the Mets had everything ready. They had Juan Soto. They spent like $1 billion in free agency. They had all the power in the world. The world was theirs, and they were like, nah. I mean, everybody was getting injured. It was like the baseball gods were like, no, only Los Angeles can spend a bunch of money and be good. And even then, the Dodgers aren't really that great. I mean, they have a lot of problems because a lot of their offseason acquisitions haven't really panned out that well.
Yep. So, getting into other firings of teams that didn't make it, the San Francisco Giants have fired their manager, Bob Melvin. That kind of is a shock, but at the same time, it's not. Because Bob Melvin, I mean, yes, the team hasn't been that well. You got Devers in, he's played a total of 163 games. You need to give him a rest at least a little bit at some point.
Yeah. You can't run a guy into the ground.
I mean, that's the thing, is that you played him over and over. You guys would have been a great team this year if you didn't play Devers over and over and over and over again.
Exactly.
So, but another one. The Twins have fired their manager, Rocco Baldelli. He is not going to return as the manager in 2026. Minnesota did decent beginning of the season and then kind of dropped off and wasn't doing that well later on. So, oh well, that happens. One thing, a couple of things that have happened. This happened almost all in the same day, or at least the span of a day. The Texas Rangers and manager Bruce Bochy have mutually agreed to part ways. So he is not going to return as the manager in 2026. However, about actually 4 days later,
just a little bit later, the Rangers hired Skip Shoemaker as their new manager. Wait, is it Shoemaker or Schumacher?
I think it's Shoemaker.
Shoemaker, guy who makes shoes, has been signed as their new manager. So
he's coming from the Marlins too.
So Ron, what are your thoughts on Shoemaker entering Texas?
You're almost gonna have to see what happens. I haven't seen Shoemaker that much. I haven't seen how he does. Bruce Bochy has been. He was really good. I understand they mutually agreed for him to leave. Texas didn't have that great of a season this year. But, who knows what can happen? I think it may help Texas, but at the same time, you're getting rid of a coach or a manager that has been in the MLB for years. And I mean years. But it is what it is. Hopefully, Shoemaker does get Texas back to where they were, considering they're not in my division. So, but we'll see how it goes. Moving over to the West Coast with the Los Angeles Angels
of Anaheim.
Ron Washington and Ray Montgomery will not return to the Angels. Ron Washington has been in the league. Same thing with Bochy. Has been in the league for a while. I love seeing him manage teams. He is passionate about a lot of stuff, and I will see him defend. I've seen him run out onto the freaking field and defend players, and it's crazy. I would love to see him stay. I don't know where I think he will be going next. This one, well, I'll let you go first.
Yeah. There's a pretty great possibility that following the postseason loss to the Yankees, Alex Bregman, it is very possible he will be leaving the Boston Red Sox.
So he leaves the Astros after cheating, and now he's gonna leave Boston because they got beat in the playoffs.
Probably. He said in a post-game interview, quote, "It was an honor to put on this jersey." So it's not confirmed, but it is a great possibility that he will be leaving Beantown. I don't know if it's a great idea, but what do I know?
Here's the thing. He's leaving because he's not winning championships. You can't cheat your way to a championship. Take notes, Team Up North.
Where have I heard that before?
Yeah, exactly. You can't cheat.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about LeBron.
Well,
close enough.
But you can't cheat.
It's fine. Michigan still owns you.
You can't cheat your way to a championship. You need to actually play the games. So that's just how it is. Out of Atlanta, I know a lot of people around our area.
Oh yeah, because we don't have baseball in Tennessee.
No baseball in Tennessee.
Well, besides minor leagues.
Yes, but Brian Snitker is not going to return as manager of the Atlanta Braves. He informed the team of his decision. This was about 5 days ago. And he will remain with the organization in a senior advisory capacity. Do you think that's going to hurt the Braves, or do you think that's going to maybe motivate somebody and bring it up, motivate the players, motivate whoever the next manager is, and bring them up a little bit more?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say because I mean, look at the way that their season went last year. Went this year. It was a disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing worked out. They took them forever to win a damn game. So I don't necessarily think that it's a bad idea for him to leave because, not as bad as this team, as Bill Schmidt has stepped down as the Colorado Rockies general manager.
No shocker.
Really? Wait, hold on. Yeah, this guy's still blue. This guy's still very blue.
Leaves are still green.
The Maple Leafs still fall in June. It's no shocker. The Rockies have been. They've been bad. They've been really, 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 really bad. So it's no shocker at all. Who knows? Maybe this is a sign of good things to come. So looking at one more thing that I got for baseball. Yep. The longest active playoff droughts in MLB history have been finalized due to, the season being over. The team with the current longest drought are, of course, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The last time they were in the postseason was in 2014, where they lost in the ALDS. The team with the second longest loss streak, second longest drought are the Pittsburgh Pirates, a 10-year drought. Last time they made it was 2015, where they lost in the NLWC. And of course, then you have the Rockies with 7 years, not the Capitals, the Nationals with 6 years, the Athletics in 5 years, White Sox in 4.
Tied for 6, actually.
Tied for 6 with
San Francisco.
With San Francisco with 4 years. Then the St. Louis Cardinals with 3 years. The Diamondbacks, Marlins, Twins, Rays, and Rangers are all tied for 2 years. And Atlanta, Baltimore, Houston, the Royals, and the Mets are all tied for 1. So let's move on to football, because football's really starting to get ranked up. Everything's crazy.
Starting off with the rankings, the AP poll did come out while we were recording.
Yeah,
there
I saw
is
that
a
notification.
lot of stuff going on. First off, there were a couple of upsets. UCLA upset Penn State. You had who was it also? There was Cincy upset Iowa State.
Yeah.
Iowa
Here,
State.
I can run through that.
Let me pull up the scores real quick.
All right.
Let's see. So
you got to look through the list last time. I want to do it now.
Yep.
So it's fun. Okay, so Oklahoma beat Kent State. Penn State got destroyed by UCLA. How do you lose to Nico, bro?
Okay, hold on.
Cooked.
Hold on a minute.
And Florida upset Texas, horns down.
It's been horns down since
it's been horns down all year, bro. Arch Manning is not
overrated.
Good. And it's been wild.
There was quite a bit going on.
So,
but the AP top 25.
So let's get started with all this.
And I would include the how much they've dropped.
Yeah. So, okay, well, you're
right here.
Yeah, no, you're good. So, at the 25th spot are Florida State University. The Seminoles are at 25th. They go down 7 points.
7 spots.
7 points. Points. Shut up. Points. I'm gonna be honest. Not a Florida State fan, but let's be honest. Their tradition is probably the coolest in all of college football. The guy running out on the horse with the flaming spear, that is so cool.
Chief Osceola.
That is, I still love how the Seminole people were like, oh yeah, you can do that, just make sure that it's just
an actual person.
Make sure it's actually a Seminole person from the tribe. That is the coolest thing ever. I love it. I just want to go to a Florida State game just so I can see that.
And another Florida team.
Another one. This one I actually like.
Kind of.
No, I do like them.
Okay.
USF is currently at 24th. They are 4-1. Then at 23rd is Memphis. At 6-0 at the 23rd spot. Live it up, Sam. Live it up, Sam Browder. Then at 22, I went to school with him. 22,
I know.
Iowa State University. They go down 8 spots
after that upset from Cincinnati.
Yeah, how do you lose to Cincinnati, bro? Damn.
Okay, they've been proven to have a really good team. You never know what could happen.
True. Then at 21, Arizona State University goes up 4 spots. Vandy goes down 4 spots.
I'm sorry. Vandy does not deserve to go down 4. I mean,
we show you what SEC ball is. Alabama go next.
They had a battle with Alabama. Alabama did not look like themselves. So Vandy should have at least dropped maybe 1 spot in my opinion. And I'm not an SEC guy, nor am I a Vandy fan.
Good, because I wouldn't like you.
But let me tell you, Vandy does not deserve to drop 4 spots because they at least put up a battle.
I think they do because they suck.
Alabama, first off, scored when they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
They put an extra score up there. What? That's a motorcycle.
Jerk. So, next up is the University of Virginia, the Cavaliers that are not really good, but they are in the top 25. They go up 5 spots.
They've been in the top 25 for 2 weeks. This is the second week in a row.
I was making a joke about the Cleveland Cavs. Yeah. Then BYU going up 5 spots. Illinois goes up 5 spots.
We're
at number 17.
There we go.
Then at 16, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, fighting themselves Irish, my bad, forgot their real name, goes up 5 spots. Michigan at number 15, they go up 5 spots.
They'll drop shortly.
Then at 14, Missouri goes up 5 spots. At 13, Georgia Tech goes up 4 spots. At number 12, your Tennessee Volunteers.
I'm sorry, what did they do this past weekend?
Shut up. Go up 3 spots to number 12. Aguilar is better than saying. Then at 11, LSU goes up 2 spots. At number 10, Georgia goes up 2 spots. The Texas Tech Red Raiders, that's such an awesome name in my opinion, go up 2 spots at number 9.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's crazy.
Wow.
Then at number 8, going up 2 spots are the sister-loving teams themselves, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Move up 2.
I was actually...
You faced an out-of-top 10 team. Okay.
I remember when I was in Knoxville a few years ago, I actually had an elephant sticker, and I put it on a light box, or I put it on a power box somewhere, and I'm surprised I didn't get killed for doing that. Then at number 7, Indiana University goes up 1 spot. At number 6 is Oklahoma. They go down 1 spot. Then at number 5, Texas A&M goes up 1 spot. At number 4, no change for Ole Miss. They remain at number 4. Oregon at number 3 goes down 1. At number 2 is Miami, just Miami, going up 1 spot. And at number 1, Ohio State remains.
The Ohio State University defending national champions.
They remain. So let's run through a bit of football.
I got one more college football thing that I have to mention, and that is Memphis is the first bowl eligible team of the 2025 season.
It's unbelievable.
6 weeks in,
it's crazy that they've managed to get this far. I mean, Memphis is a school that isn't usually very well known for sports. This is no insult.
Okay.
This is no insult to Memphis.
Okay.
They're usually not that good, but they are undefeated right now, and they are eligible for a bowl. That's unbelievable.
They're already bowl eligible. In order to get bowl eligible, you have to have at least 6 games that are 6 wins under your belt.
Much success to that school.
So
great year for them.
More than likely, some of the top 10, maybe top 12, 15, somewhere around there, will have at least 6 wins.
Yes.
Shortly. Of course, I'm surprised that, Ohio State may be the next, of course.
Here we go.
No. What I was going to say is Ohio State, Miami, Oregon, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, and Indiana may be the first ones. You may also have Texas A&M, or not Texas A&M, who is that? Texas Tech. You could have Georgia Tech, Mizzou, Illinois, BYU, Virginia, Vanderbilt, Iowa State. You've got at least 10 teams out of the top 25 that could become the next bowl-eligible teams. They are only 1 game away from doing that.
Wow. By the way, Ohio State plays ranked number 17 Illinois who are 5-1 Illinois, you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever.
Hey, even if we lose, you never know what could happen.
You will probably go down a spot if you lose to freaking Illinois.
It is the Battle of the Illibuk, is what it's called.
Oh, yeah, the little turtle guy.
Wooden turtle trophy.
So cute.
I like
So, let's get into the NFL. First and foremost, Tyreek Hill. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
His Let's
It's
just
not
say
as-
legs shouldn't go that way.
It's not as bad as it
looked, yeah.
yes.
But Tyreek Hill suffered a dislocated knee and tore multiple ligaments in his knee, ending his season. So
But
that is
also-
huge. But thankfully, his career is not over, as he plans to play next year, according to his agent.
But it will not be with the Dolphins. League sources expect the Dolphins to release Tyreek Hill after the season. So if you haven't seen the video that has probably gone around or seen the injury,
Yeah.
as he's being carted off, he is smiling and basically laughing. And I even saw a video where he was smiling in the back of the ambulance. So something tells me he does not want to be in Miami. So there is no doubt there's no shock that Miami wants to release him. Hopefully he finds a better team. I don't know if he goes back to Kansas City.
That's
I don't know.
been honest, and I'm gonna be honest. One thing that I will say is that, I don't like Tyreek Hill. I don't like him that much, but I got a lot of respect for him for being able to smile through that. I mean, yeah, I get, it's probably not as painful as playing for Miami, but I mean, being able to at least be like, while dealing with that bad of an injury, that's tough. But one thing, the real losers of this are the Kansas City Chiefs. They wanted to get Tyreek Hill back, especially since their receiving core is messed up with Rashee Rice being an idiot and Xavier Worthy being injured, Travis Kelce being pretty washed. I mean, their team is struggling.
He's too focused on his fiance that doesn't even care about
because
football.
they're 2-2. So, but yeah, the Chiefs are currently punching the air right now because they wanted in on getting Tyreek, and now they're gonna have to work. They're either gonna have to try to find somebody else, which I doubt is gonna happen, or they're just gonna have to work with what they've got, and what they've got isn't really it's not pretty. You can only rely on Pacheco and Mahomes doing so much.
Yep.
And Kareem Hunt and all them.
Yep.
So continuing onwards, former Colts All-Pro linebacker Shaquille Leonard has retired from the NFL after 6 seasons. He will return to Lucas Oil Stadium this weekend to officially retire as a Colt. He recorded 637 total tackles, 16 sacks, 12 interceptions, 1 pick six, and 31 pass breakups in 75 career games. He was the 2018 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, a 3-time first-team All-Pro, a 1-time second-team All-Pro, and a 3-time Pro Bowler. And he was selected in the second round by the Colts in the 2018 NFL entry draft out of South Carolina State. So
He did an amazing job throughout his career.
yeah, what a career for Leonard. Best of luck to him in retirement.
Oh, yeah. Last week, an MRI confirmed that Giants standout wide receiver Malik Neighbors suffered a season-ending torn ACL during Sunday's game versus the Chargers. Prior to his knee injury, Neighbors had 127 catches in his first 2 NFL seasons, second most catches by any player in his first 20 games, behind only Odell Beckham Jr., who had 41. A lot of people, speaking of OBJ, he has tried to call out to the New York Giants and to the NFL in general to get rid of turf because of all these injuries that are happening. The Achilles, torn ACL. Okay, look at Miami. Miami was at home. Tyreek Hill had a torn ACL with grass field. So
I remember Dylan Gabriel was saying that too.
You might as well. You can't really do anything. You might as well just get rid of the field in general. Because if you're saying that you need to get rid of turf because of the injuries, well, you need to get rid of grass because they just cause same amount of injuries as well. So you're getting nowhere with this.
Yeah.
Might as well make it flag football.
So, Another thing is that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have worked out punters Ryan Stonehouse and Brad Robbins. Stonehouse played for the Titans and Robbins played for the Bengals. This makes a lot of sense. Riley Dixon has struggled a lot with punting, and so we need a new punter badly. So I'm hoping that that one of these guys works out, because I'm really sick of our special teams constantly screwing up all the time. That's one of the things that's been messing up our games. Is McLaughlin's been pretty inconsistent. Dixon hasn't been great, and especially with those returns that got blocked. So continuing onwards, the NFL is going to be doing regular season games in Asia soon.
No.
Please.
I don't. Sorry, but I like I like staying in Europe a lot better. Asia does. I understand.
Asia has some players. Youngwei Koo.
That's so
it's possible. And there are also apparently Australia is going to be getting a regular season game too.
I can
with
understand
Asia not far behind. They're going to be doing
Australia.
They're going to be doing Mexico City again, which makes sense because that game with the Chiefs and Chargers was awesome. That was that barn, not just because the Chiefs lost, but also that barn was packed. So I think that's a great idea. In other news, I recently saw the Draft Tutor on Instagram made a rankings of the top rookie rankings after Week 4 on defense. So at number 10 is Trey Amos. Number 9 is Will Johnson. Trey Amos plays for the Commanders, and Will Johnson plays for the Cardinals. At number 8 is Mason Graham for the Cleveland Browns. A certain team called Michigan alumni. I still love that video where he was doing that thing where the team goes to hang out with some kids, and they were like, "Hey, what team did you play for?" And they all started booing. That was funny. Then at number 7, Jonas Senker for the Aints.
Saints.
No, they're called the Aints.
I don't care.
Shut up. At 6, Andrew Makuba for the Philadelphia Eagles. At number 5, Xavier Watts for the Falcons. Number 4, Abdul Carter, the 3rd overall pick for the New York Giants. Number 3, Jahad Campbell for the Philadelphia Eagles. At number 2, Jacob Parrish for your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And at number 1, I'll let you take this one, Ron.
Carson Schweizinger. He has done an amazing job this season with the Cleveland Browns, and
And Cleveland's offense could be better, but their defense it's spectacular. They have a spectacular defense.
Yes. And speaking of Cleveland's defense, I've got a few more things. And sorry, I almost didn't want to hit you. I didn't mean to get close.
No, you're good. I was like, oh, what do we got?
Yes, the Texans have traded Cam Robinson to the Browns
for an interesting move
for a 2027 late round pick swap. So, thank you, Texans. Cam Robinson, as far as I'm concerned, he was a really great player. In my opinion, I think he's done great. To have somebody there on the defensive line to also put pressure on quarterbacks, we'll see how it goes. But defense is getting better and better. Yes, the Browns did lose today. Oh well, but.
So, also, I want to ask, what are your... I asked you this earlier, but, for the show. What are your thoughts on Dylan Gabriel as quarterback right now?
Dylan Gabriel did absolutely amazing today. He did a lot better than what I was expecting. Yes, he didn't get the win, but he did an amazing job. Joe Flacco, I know at the beginning when the season was first starting to come around, when it was the off season and everything, I was excited to see Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco has shown up a couple of times, but not as much as he did when he last played with us. So I am hoping that Dylan Gabriel does just as good. Keep Shedeur Sanders down there as the emergency QB.
So you don't think they're putting Shedeur in anytime soon?
Oh, I highly doubt it. Yeah. I highly doubt it with how well Dylan Gabriel played today and how Joe Flacco he can still be a backup QB. He can help the kids get better.
Can you hear that? Mel Kiper is still whining. Oh my God, I can still hear it. Oh God, he's in my brain. Ah! So,
But
what else you got?
I have Ravens.
Ravens?
Ravens
That's
defensive.
the Baltimore Ravens. They're a mess.
The Ravens defensive tackle Nnamdi Madabuki. I think that's how you say his
That's
name.
an awesome name.
Or Madabuke, somewhere around there.
This guy who plays for the
Is-
Ravens.
Is out for the season with a neck injury. I don't know the specifics on what happened, but he is out for the season. That is going to hurt the Ravens defense quite a bit.
Yeah.
I might need to drop them off of my fantasy team.
You probably should. I mean,
There's nobody else
I
that's
kind of
better.
wish I had another running back because Bucky Irving is injured, and he's one of my. Him and Kyron Williams are my only freaking damn running backs. So whatever.
Right now, I'm losing my fantasy football,
I'm
but
winning.
I still have time.
Yeah. I can't count. I can't. I'm not gonna count my eggs till they hatch because at least I still have a Mecca, and you can't have him.
What happened the last time you started gloating? What happened? Who won that? Huh? If you don't know what happened,
I choked against him in fantasy.
This guy was up by a lot
This guy
against
this freaking
me.
Guy.
Against me, I think he was up 21 points.
I was up a little higher. I think
You were up there. He gave me the L and started gloating. By the end of the day, I came back.
Hey, where have we seen this? Oh yeah, when I gave you crap for being a Tennessee fan and then Ohio State won against them. But you know what? Who cares about the past? We have Sportsball to talk about. Veteran NFL wide receiver Robbie Chosen is signing with the Washington Commanders practice squad. So I guess you could say they chose him.
No.
They chose him.
Alrighty.
They chose him.
I will chrome wall you into that wall over there.
Do it.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But the final one that I have, Cardinals running back Trey Benson, who is being placed on injured reserve due to a knee injury, underwent arthroscopic surgery on his meniscus and is now expected to be sidelined 4 to 6 weeks. That's gonna. I think that's gonna hurt Arizona, but they have been doing pretty decently recently. So
Yeah.
but that's all we got for today.
That's all. So thank you guys so
Hit
much
that
for
like
watching.
button. Ow.
Oh, careful there, bud. Careful. So just reenact the Battle of Florida and absolutely pummel the notification bell. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't show up at our house. And of course, go Sportsball!